What I feared is already manifesting. I knew that anti-Semites, I knew that people that live on hate will jump in and begin to incite the people of Ghana against the Igbo people. They are not happy that the Igbos they wanted totally destroyed, totally exterminated between 1966 and 1970, that there are any of them that survived. I knew they would jump in. I've taken note of this young man, always watched him on TikTok, inciting, hating Igbos, lying against them. He looks at the houses that Igbos built in Lagos. He looks at the houses that Igbos built in Abuja. He's offended. Igbos bought the lands and built those houses. I don't even like that they do that. Igbos should look towards Igbo land. But my people don't have ears. So they go to Yoruba land, buy land, and people like this are not happy when they see those houses. So he's making a career out of inciting people against the Igbos. I've took note of him and I struggled not to notice him. When this issue began to trend about an Igbo that ignored his business in Ghana and began to imagine that he had become a king, I knew that people like this would wade in and incite the people of Ghana against the Igbos. Look at the structure of his narrative. Why Ghana is pushing back against Igbo kingdoms. The whole of Ghana is pushing back against Igbo kingdoms. I use this opportunity to call on Yorubas. Most Yorubas will not tolerate genocide. Most. But you have people who engage in incitement. Call them to order. Incitement leads to genocide, and it is a crime in international law. This young man is gradually walking himself to where one young man that used to live in the UK walked himself to prison. He saw social media as a tool to be used to incite people against the Igbos. He crossed a line and the British government locked him up by saying, why Ghana, the entire Republic of Ghana, one of the most important countries in Africa, is against pushing back against Igbo kingdoms. I don't have time to listen to what he said, but obviously what he will be saying is that the Ghanaians should be careful so that Igbos don't take over their countries. It's a call to action by the Igbos. Become a responsible people. You did not go to Ghana to become a king. You went to Ghana to open your shop and try to survive. This pride is not us. This arrogance is not us. This ostentation is not us. This wearing of long robes and wearing peteri skirts is not us. We have not rebuilt our people. Millions of our people were destroyed. This is, even if we become the most humble people in the world, is not going to stop people like this from trying to see if those who survive will be genocided, will be killed again. But let us do the right thing first and let God do the rest. Pride and arrogance in a continent that nobody believes anything good will come out of is not virtue. Showing that you have in a continent that nobody that is serious in the world takes seriously is not virtue. I call on people like Chimamanda Ngozi Adichie, Peter Obi to join me in making this clarion call. There are people waiting to harm Igbos. Igbos should not make it easy for them. I repeat, our brother Ihenetu, you went to Ghana to look for money to provide for your family. You did not go to Ghana to become a king. Ostentation is not us, I repeat. Pride is not us. Let us humble ourselves. There are people waiting to bring us down. And let us not give them pretext. We have seen the strength of international law. It is weak. Igbos have not hurt anybody. Igbos have been hurt. But that is the way of the world. If you don't have strong people protecting you, then rely on what God has told you to do. What God has told us to do is to be a humble people. We don't have the capacity to even defend ourselves because of the way the world is structured. So let us stop providing opportunities for people like this that are inciting people against us. He is already angry that you bought land and built houses in Lagos. He doesn't know how to take over the houses from you because we are in one country called Nigeria. The only way he can move forward with his program against you is to keep inciting people against you. And if what people see is yourself being so proud, being so arrogant, showing off that you have money, singing songs, it's easy, you make it easy for him. Ndị Igbo, ntị unu ga-eruzi oge. Nọ na-awụ, my late mother si na ogbenye na-amụ ife. Ka ọ dịgodo otu a.